Hi there, how's it going today? I hope you guys are all doing well, feeling healthy. Today I just want to share a wonderful smoothie recipe with you. This one is a peach banana smoothie. It's really easy, there's only 4 ingredients. Peaches, bananas, almond milk, and cinnamon. Stay tuned for the end of the video because I'm going to share with you how I prepare the peaches for making a smoothie. Also, I'm going to share my tips on how I freeze bananas. For this smoothie, we're going to go ahead and use peaches, bananas, almond milk, and a dash of cinnamon. You know, you can use almond milk or oat milk or soy milk, any kind of milk that you want. I prefer using unsweetened original almond milk. I don't like to use flavors such as vanilla because it takes away from the flavor of the fruits and the other ingredients that you're adding. So, you know, unless you really want that vanilla flavoring, I would just suggest using a regular almond milk or plant-based milk so that you can really taste the flavors of the fruit. I'm just using a blender. I'm gonna start with putting some peaches in here. Let's go with 2 cups of peaches here and see how this works. I'm gonna use 1 fresh banana. And I'm going to use some of those frozen bananas. I'm going to use about 4 of those frozen banana pieces. And add some milk. I usually don't measure anything. I like to just make my drinks intuitively. Just add what you think. I'm gonna start with about filling up the blender about halfway full of the almond milk. Before I put the cinnamon in here, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it up a little bit. And as a rule of thumb for blending, I usually start on pulse or the ice crush, but usually the pulse to get the hard chunks of the items blended up a little bit, cut up first if there's something harder or frozen, followed by the blending on low. Then I'll go to high speed, you know, and really get everything blended super well. And then I'll go ahead and put it back down on low for a minute. I'm gonna put the cinnamon in last. So the frozen bananas will make this mixture kind of thick, like a milkshake. If it's too thick for you, go ahead and just add a little more almond milk. Make it thinner. Of course, if it's too thin, add more fruit. And now I'm just going to add a dash of cinnamon, which is so good and healthy for you. And cinnamon just goes perfectly with peaches. It looks wonderful. I think this is going to be one of the favorite smoothies for anybody that loves peaches and bananas. And the kids are going to love it because it's a real mild flavor. And the kids will really love that. I love the sweetness. if you can get your family to drink this instead of milkshakes, they're going to be much healthier for it. So, as you can see, this blender, this batch made, a couple of glasses, and there's still some left over. So it made quite a bit. I hope you will try and make this simple smoothie this summer. It's so yummy. Does anybody else like to rescue the stray bananas at the grocery store like me, or am I just a weirdo? But I love to rescue the strays. I like to collect the ones that are bruised, scratched and dented. I don't know, I just like to take them. I feel like they're not gonna go to waste. They're not gonna get thrown out. Most people are looking for the nicest, prettiest produce in the produce section, and I'm always looking for the ugliest, wonkiest fruit and vegetables, the weird shapes, the loners, the bruised ones. I'm always just taking those and rescuing those and using those, because to me they're just as wonderful as the pretty ones. So I was really lucky to receive a whole bushel full of peaches from my friend's tree. They haven't been sprayed with any pesticide. So I'm really grateful for that. But, you need to wash your peaches anyway. Always wash your fruit, of course, just to make sure that you're washing off any bugs, residue, or any possible pesticides. Just wash them really good. Wash all your fruits. The peaches happen to be on the list of fruits that are the most highly sprayed and treated in the growing process. If you can, buy organic peaches, and otherwise just make sure you rinse them thoroughly. The peaches I'm using today are small to medium in size. They're pretty small compared to the ones in the grocery store, but they're very sweet. These are clingstone peaches. The actual peach clings to the pit, or the stone as they call it. Then you also have a freestone peach. Those are the ones that when you cut them in half and twist them, they come right apart in half, and the pit is easily removed. These are the clingstone. So these are going to be a little bit harder to remove from the pit. I just start by cutting all around the pit. You can try to twist them if they're ripe. They'll come apart. That's good. That one did. That's awesome. This one I'm just going to have to cut again and remove it. So you may also have to cut away around the pit to get it off. Okay. Now, you can use peaches with the peeling on them. Of course, if you're juicing them, you won't need to worry about the peeling. Your juicer will separate the peeling. For smoothies, I'm gonna go ahead and peel these. If you wanna make a dessert out of them, if you wanna make pie or cobbler with these, I like to peel them. Just makes them nice and smooth. Also, if I'm freezing these to put away for the future or canning them, I'm gonna go ahead and peel them. But if you want to can them or freeze them, you can cut them into slices like this, or you can chop them up into chunks. Peaches are so healthy and good for you. The average size peach would be about 60 calories. They contain vitamin C, vitamin A, beta carotene, lycopene. They're awesome for so many different health benefits. Great for the eyes, the skin. They're great at helping to prevent cancer and other diseases. They are low glycemic. Well, I realized that peach is easier to peel after you've removed the pit, okay? Because if you try to peel it first and then twist it or remove the pit, you're gonna have a slippery mess, a juicy mess all over your hands. So go ahead and cut it first. Take it away from the pit. Go ahead and peel them. Now, if you're making a pie or a dessert, you might want to have nice looking slices. So in that case, cut them into slices. But for our smoothie, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna throw them in there, so however you can get that peeling off and get those chunks ready to use. Also, if you're gonna make a peach salsa, doesn't matter. It can be a total mess. Just get the peeling off, go ahead and chop them up. You're gonna have smaller pieces. Like this. This can be a messy job, but boy, is the aroma wonderful. You'll enjoy the smell of the peaches as you're doing this. It's totally worth it to have a wonderful smoothie or to make something wonderful out of these fresh peaches. One of my favorite things about summer is having fresh peaches. I like to keep fresh bananas out on the counter at all times if possible. And I also like to have frozen ones to add to smoothies. They'll make your smoothie really cold and kind of thick, like ice cream. So you can put bananas away in the freezer and keep them in there for a few months. They'll stay really good. I like to use, of course, the bananas that are getting old, the really soft ones. It's really easy. When you're at the supermarket or at Walmart or wherever, you can take an extra plastic bag from the produce section. I usually grab a couple extra bags, or you can use any kind of bag or container that you want in your refrigerator to freeze your bananas. This is what I do. Just go ahead and peel the banana, and I just break it into about four pieces. And just put them in the bag. Okay, and these are good sized chunks to use in a smoothie. All I do is just kind of twist it up and put it in the freezer. And here I have some that are already frozen. And you can just take these out and use as many of these pieces as you want. And of course, bananas go with so many different other fruits. They're really awesome with most fruits. And I'm hoping to make more juice and smoothie videos. So stay tuned. Stay healthy, guys. Talk to you later.